Hi, and welcome to another presentation from your Business Tutor, learning your way, anytime, anywhere. There is no doubt that if a business gets its marketing mix right, that it will be successful. However, as is so often the case, over time things change, meaning a business must adapt its marketing mix to stay on top. So with that, let's introduce today's presentation on extension strategies. Okay, so what are we going to learn in today's presentation? Well, first of all, we're going to find out about managing a marketing mix. Then we're going to investigate what an extension strategy is. And then finally, we're going to explore the different extension strategies a business could use. Okay, let's get started by asking, how do businesses manage their marketing mix? As we have discovered, only when a business gets the 7 elements of the marketing mix right for the customers they are targeting will they achieve high sales and profits. This is why a business needs to manage its marketing mix, as only when the 7 elements work in conjunction with each other and are balanced will a business get its offer right for customers. In other words, it is not enough to get the price right if the place element is wrong. In fact, this point is key as it shows that at the centre of managing the marketing mix lies customers and what they want. This is because if the customers a business is targeting are well off and quality conscious, a business must ensure each element meets those needs. For example, the product being sold should be available in high-end shops where staff treat customers to a very high level, but also that the product is of excellent quality and the price set conveys this value. However, if the customers being targeted are price conscious, the marketing mix of a product will have to be different to cater for that need. For example, the price should obviously be low and the product should be available in budget stores, but equally, because costs need to be kept down, the quality of the product and the features it offers will have to be limited. What this all shows is that once a business has identified which customers it wants to target, it must ensure that elements of the marketing mix are coordinated. This is because if any one element is in conflict with the others, it will cause an issue for a business, in that lower sales and profits will occur. Given this, it is crucial that a business manage its marketing mix carefully to ensure that it continually meets the needs of the customers it is targeting. Okay, so with that in mind, let's turn to look at what extension strategies are. An extension strategy is a technique used in business to prolong the life cycle of a product by adapting its marketing mix so it appeals to more customers. For example, as the diagram shows, by using an extension strategy, a business hopes to inject new life into a product and reverse a decline in sales. However, before going any further, it is important to realise why this needs to be done by looking back at the concept of managing a marketing mix. In that, when a business manages its marketing mix effectively, sales rise, whereas if the opposite is true, sales fall. What this shows is that when a marketing mix is badly managed and elements of the mix no longer appeal to customers, the extension strategies are required. Further still, if this is done effectively, a business won't just regain lost customers, meaning its sales will rise, but also will create greater levels of loyalty by refocusing its marketing mix on what customers want. In fact, this can also lead to competitive advantage because if one business has a better offering than others in the market, customers will switch. But equally, adapting the marketing mix of a product will also allow a business to access a new market segment and further increase sales. However, as useful as this is to know, the real challenge is being able to identify what elements of a product's marketing mix need to be altered. This, of course, is where market research comes into it, as it can be used to identify how the marketing mix needs to be adapted to meet the needs of customers again. Okay, let's now move to our final question by asking, what extension strategies could a business use? There are a huge number of extension strategies that a business can use. However, as previously stated, before using any, a business must undertake market research to find out what element or elements of the marketing mix require to be changed. This is because if they get it wrong, the result of their change might be that sales slide further and faster than before. However, if they get it right, the effect, as the diagram shows, will be positive, with sales and profits rising and the product's life cycle being extended. Okay, so with that clarified, let's turn to look at extension strategies a business could use by first of all concentrating on the product element of the marketing mix. This is a popular way of extending a product's life cycle and usually involves changing the features and design of a product. For example, the Volkswagen Golf has had its shape updated on several occasions, and Apple have added new features to their iPhone throughout the years, which has allowed both products to keep up to date with customers' demands. However, the product element can also be adapted to extend a product's life cycle by bringing out alternative versions such as new flavours or designs. For example, Coca-Cola have released versions that contain hints of lemon and peach so that their drink appeals to the tastes of different market segments. On the other hand, the price element of the marketing mix can be used as an extension strategy by using techniques such as promotional or discriminatory pricing. For example, branded products occasionally reduce their price for a short period to persuade customers who have turned to other products to switch back. Alternatively, the place element can be used as an extension strategy by making a product available in more locations. For example, many businesses have opened up e-commerce sites in addition to existing stores so that they can sell their products worldwide and increase sales. And to the same degree, altering the promotion element can be an effective way of prolonging the life cycle of a product by running a TV advert, releasing a limited edition, or arranging a product endorsement. For example, perfumeries often run TV adverts that include celebrities to reignite interest in their fragrance, as people like to buy products endorsed by famous personalities. And finally, the extended marketing mix can also be improved to lengthen the life cycle of a product. For example, organisations often give their staff training to improve the service they provide, whereas others have upgraded their after-sales support and in-store facilities so that customers receive a better experience and are more likely to spread positive word of mouth and repeat purchase, which should both increase sales. Okay, so what did we learn in this presentation? Well, first of all, we found out about managing a marketing mix. Then we went on to investigate what an extension strategy is, and then finally we explored the different extension strategies a business could use. Extension strategies are incredibly important to a product's continued success, as they are a key ingredient in ensuring a strong marketing mix that appeals to customers. Nevertheless, as was indicated, extension strategies will only be effective if a business undertakes market research to identify what and how its customers' needs have changed. As such, if a business wants to maintain its success, it must have a relentless focus on its customers.